Alrighty, sports fans, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all over the world tuning in to B.A.S.S Bass Fishing YouTube channel. Appreciate it. So, today was day one of the Bassmaster Bass Nation Nationals. Okay, I was boat 5, doing at 2:15. I was so excited with the fish that I was on. I actually thought I was going to catch 15 to 18 pounds, 15 on the conservative side. And when I saw the weather, I was even more excited. Okay, so we had the front come through, those storms and everything, and today was high blue, big sun, breezy, but not, not out of control. Certainly very manageable. But post frontal, should have put the fish more in my game plan. Should have really played out a lot better than it did. So to recap, took off. We had a little bit of fog. Ran into a little bit of fog, but nothing bad. Had to slow down a little bit because I was going way up the river. I know you surprised by that, but my typical deal, how I like to fish. And so I run up the river and get to my starting spot, and I pull up a little early, and what I was fishing was a bluff wall, okay, and sheer bluff wall, but a pretty good stretch, maybe quarter-mile stretch. It came down and it shelved off, okay, and 5 to 6, 7 feet of water, and then it fell off into the abyss, like 30-something feet deep. So you had to keep the boat right on the bank to keep your bait in the zone, okay? And wherever there was like a little rock slide or something on the shelf, or a little bit of wood or whatever, that's where those fish were. So I pull up there this morning. Within the first 5 casts with a square bill, I put 2 in the boat, 2.5 pounders in the boat. Maybe a little bit better than that, because I had 4 fish today for 8 pounds, and 1 was a line burner, and the other one was a little better than that. So maybe a little bit better, but 2 3/4, something like that. And I would have been happy with 5 of them today, because it was rough on everybody. So I got those 2 fish in the boat, and I'm like, these are bonus fish. It is going to happen. So the fish are there. These are just like, like I said, bonus fish. What I was doing was flipping a jig on wood against this bluff wall on this shelf. And there was just a lot of gnarly stuff. Back behind the docks, there was a ton of wood, just million targets, and people aren't fishing there because it's just a very difficult place, tough on the boat. Kind of got a few little battle scars today, but nothing bad, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that's what I was doing. I was flipping a jig on this wood, and throwing a square bill, little spinnerbait in between the wood. Okay, so I get to the first little deal, and pitch in there, and boom, catch a keeper. So I got 3 fish in the boat pretty quick. It was small. It was under 2 pounds, but anyway, it was a good start. So I rolled with it. I mean, took my time. I picked that wood apart and never had another keeper bite. I had a bunch of little fish, and I couldn't get bit on the square bill again. So I was up the river. I ran the rest of the stuff that I had up there that just did not seem right. It was ultra shallow, with where the fish were pushing bait fish up on these rounded off flat points in between the docks and the cuts, and they were just not there. They were not there. There was no birds on the bank. There was no dimpling of the shad. nothing. It just was like void. So I ended up running. I figured, well, if they're on the flat sides, maybe they moved to the steeper side, which had some more cover on it, more rock and wood, and then boom, I got another keeper. So I got 4 fish. And I'm like, when I had 3 fish, I was like, you know what? I just need 2 5-pounders to go with the 3 fish that I had. Would have given me over 15 pounds, and never materialized. I'm like, expectations start to lower. Take a couple 4-pounders, couple 3-pounders. Couple 3-pounders would have been good, because even though I was in the first flight, some of the better anglers here had 14, 15 pounds, and we're right up there. So we'll see how it plays out. I have no idea where I'm at, and right at this moment, and I don't know what's leading or what the cut is or anything. So anyway, so that's day one, my day one wrap up. Sitting in the boat, I'm back in, I got it plugged in. Lisa's ordering some food, and I'm gonna rig right now. For tomorrow, I got a super long day. A boat like 2:39, doing it like 5 o'clock, something like that. So long day tomorrow. And I just gotta make it happen. Gotta run to a different area and see if I can put together a big bag. All right, talk to you soon.